First, Donald Trump went back on one promise when he said that he couldn't do anything about egg prices and gas prices. Then he went back on another campaign promise when it came to immigration, when he sided with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy in the H-1B visa debacle. And now, after they've promised all of the rabid MAGA nuts that they were going to cut $2 trillion from the budget, Elon Musk is admitting that they won't be able to cut $2 trillion from the budget. Remember, I told you the only way that they could cut that much from the budget is if they cut social safety net programs like Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security and housing and education and, all of that jazz. Over there on X, Elon Musk did some type of interview, one of those audio interviews. Musk told political strategist Mark Penn in an interview broadcast on X that the $2 trillion figure was a best case outcome and that he thought there was a good shot at cutting half that. Well, I guess if they can't cut $2 trillion out of the budget, hopefully they're going to keep their dirty paws off of Medicaid and Social Security and Medicare and welfare and housing programs and education. But we'll see what color the wall's going to be next. The interviewer asked Elon Musk point blank, quote, "Do you think the $2 trillion is a realistic number now that you're looking more closely at it?" End quote. Elon Musk responded and said, quote, "I think we'll try for $2 trillion. I think that's the best case outcome. But I do think that you kind of have to have some overage. I think if we try for $2 trillion, we've got a good shot at getting one." End quote. So one, I think he knows that it's going to be a battle to cut those social safety net programs because Hakeem Jeffries came out swinging that day that they voted Mike Johnson back into the speakership. Yeah, Hakeem Jeffries came out swinging and said, "Democrats will not let you cut social safety net programs." He specifically said, "Keep your dirty mitts, keep your dirty hands." Well, he ain't specifically say that, but y'all know what I'm saying. Keep your mitts off of Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. The Democrats will not allow you to cut social safety net programs so that you can fund tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. Musk didn't admit an early defeat, saying he could still help Trump achieve, quote, "an epic outcome," end quote. Child, Donald Trump is too busy having unhinged press conferences. That's what his specialty is. Unhinged press conferences where he talks about ish that he knows nothing about. Quote, "If we can drop the budget deficit from $2 trillion to $1 trillion and free up the economy to have additional growth such that the output of goods and services keeps pace with the increase in the money supply, then there will be no inflation. So that, I think, would be an epic outcome," end quote. Have you talked to Donald Trump about that? Because Donald Trump is still talking about imposing tariffs on Canada and Mexico and China. And based on all of the wars that he's starting with our allies, it seems like there will be an increase in the Pentagon budget. Y'all was going to do that anyway. Anywho, Donald Trump has not been sworn in yet, and it's clear to me that the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing. And Donald Trump is as wrong as two left feet. He has no idea what the people in charge have plans to do for his administration. He wants to be the one that's standing in front of the cameras, being the bully in charge, right? Pretending to be Vladimir Putin, right? Trying to make himself be the big, bad, scary wolf when all these other heads of states, all they're doing is looking at Donald Trump and laughing and preparing for whatever nonsense that he and the United States has got going on. So tell me, MAGA nuts, Donald Trump has basically gone back on most of his campaign promises, and he hasn't even taken the oath. So tell me, MAGA nuts, what do you think Donald Trump is really going to do for you? He done gave y'all white jobs to the H-1B visas. The ones they're going to bring in from India, yeah. He's giving them your white jobs. He's not going to reduce the cost of eggs and gas. As a matter of fact, we all realize now that with his tariff policy, he's going to increase the cost of goods coming into the country. He may try to get that immigration policy off the ground because he can't stand black and brown people. And so if he can get rid of black and brown people from this country, yeah, I believe he will do that. Yeah, Donald Trump is not going to do much for you. Why? Because too many people donated to him. He is beholden to people like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy and Vladimir Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, he's got promises to fulfill. Yeah, they come first. Yeah, you are nowhere on the list that he has that he plans to follow through on the promises that he made. It's not for you. It's for all of the other people, his millionaire and billionaire friends. Yeah, he will definitely try to get that tax cut through. And if anything falters when it comes to Donald Trump and what he plans to implement, it will be because every day hardworking Americans and the Democrats stood in Donald Trump's way and the Republicans' way. Yeah. Y'all have a good day.